The Invite is the latest film from director Olivia Wilde, and it's a return for Olivia Wilde to the comedy genre, as opposed to her previous film, Don't Worry Darling, which ventured a bit more into the mystery thriller genre, which I do feel like Olivia Wilde is our best when she's doing stuff that has a comedic lean to it. She is someone who I think does kind of do well at balancing both dramatic aspects and comedic aspects of the film. Full drama, she isn't terrible in, but she does need a strong script. And The Invite has a very, very strong script that I think there's definitely contention for probably an Oscar this year. It's definitely a much more smaller film, confined to an apartment, and only having four members of the cast. Which this could become kind of like similarly complaint for films like this is that they feel too much like a play. There's not a whole lot of dynamic to it. It feels very much confined. The apartment very much feels like a character in the film. It's very much doesn't feel like we're confined to one room. We're constantly moving, and you never really feel restless watching it, which is definitely an accomplishment for a while there. And she is very much, I think, probably best director to do this. As you could get a director who goes too far into comedy, which ends up becoming feeling like you don't feel connected to the characters, or you get someone who goes too much in drama, and the comedy just doesn't land. Comedy and drama do land very, very well into this, and do blend really well together. And I think definitely one of the parts of this help it is the cast. Casting for this thing was very, very well done, particularly with Seth Rogen and Penelope Cruz. I think definitely the best casted of the film. Definitely scene stealers. Have some of the best scenes are the ones that I did remember the most. Edward Norton is definitely the most reserved. He does have some good moments, but it's definitely a character that doesn't have the most to do in it. Doesn't have any of the big scenes. And Olivia Wilde, I do think, apparently someone was going to have Amy Adams in that role, which I do think would have been a mistake. Olivia Wilde definitely portrays the neurotic nervousness, and definitely has great chemistry with Seth Rogen, and does kind of complement the kind of manic comedic energy of the film, which I don't think Adams would have done. So that part, I do think casting herself in the film was honestly a very good choice. And furthermore, the score definitely helps capture the very much unease and kind of uncomfortable nature that's kind of underneath the surface throughout. Definitely at times becoming very, very quiet, not a whole lot, as it kind of grows, until where it just comes an explosion, and you're just constantly feeling, when it is there, discomfort, like you shouldn't really be seeing this. It does really help add to that. So overall, I think this Invite is a very good film, definitely a great comeback film for Olivia Wilde. I definitely think could be a contender for award season later on. Definitely worth a watch.